What is up, guys? It is Fearthewaterboy here, and I am bringing you a 58-1 domination gameplay on the map Villa. My setup for this game is Hardline Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Tactical Mask Pro, while using the FNFAL with extended mags as my primary weapon. As my secondary weapon, I am rolling the Python with Speed Reloader. My kill streak setup for this game is Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, and Gunship, which is a very great combo for this map as there's a lot of wide open space, but you got to be careful about those buildings, so it's an iffy 50-50 there. But alright, before I start this commentary, I'd like to thank you guys for all the feedback and comments you guys been giving me. It really helps me out a lot, and I very much appreciate it. Thank you guys a lot. Alright, well, today I'm going to be talking about what games did I really start out playing when I was 5 or 6. What did I start out with? How did I rise up in the game to get to where I am today, Black Ops, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and all that. Alright, well, let's get this off started. I remember playing PlayStation 1, Mortal Kombat 3. Very good game. The most faint memory I have of it is me being a skeleton with a lightsaber and I was slashing guys in half. Sounds pretty badass, not gonna lie, but I'm pretty sure that I've killed a few times. But I remember that's where my rage quitting all started, because I remember right before they kill me, I found out if I shut it off I wouldn't have to see my guy dying and it wouldn't get me irritated, and I just restart the system. And I think that is where the thought of rage quitting started in my mind. So it is a fact, you don't get it from someone, you learn it on your own as a child. So fact proven, myth busted. Alright, well, let's go on. I went up to the PlayStation 2, the next platform after PlayStation 1. A lot of it changed. Graphics were a lot better as I can remember. It had an online feature. I remember I played Ratchet & Clank and Ratchet & Clank Going Commando and Campaign Mode. I don't believe they had a multiplayer at the time for those games, so I really couldn't play them on multiplayer, but those games were a lot of fun. There was racing involved in them. You could fly, you could sail, all these weird things, and then you could just be a little robot guy and you could maneuver around people, brainwash them and all this stuff. And then you have Ratchet. He's just smashing people's heads in with his ratchet, even though there's no gore in that game, so you don't really have to worry about some kids screaming at it or something. And then I remember I went to SOCOM 1, which was my very first person shooter. I remember my dad handed me the controller. I picked it up with great passion, just held it in my hands glorified, pressed the left trigger, threw a grenade across the map, and I killed my own teammate who was camping. So fact proven, I did kill campers at a young age. But fact proven also that I did cry, and I still do cry when I kill my own teammates because I have a really strong passion for them. I ran to my dad, gave him the controller, and started crying and saying I killed our own guy. And he said, you know what, just go to your room and you'll be ready for it sooner or later. Okay, maybe he didn't say that at all. Maybe I just ran to my room like a little girl. But anyway, I did come back later, and I did keep playing that game. It was a lot of fun. I went to the next game after that, SOCOM 2. Still a lot of fun, pretty much like SOCOM 1, so I don't know what to expect from it. And then SOCOM 3, which was just pretty much another upgrade, just higher graphic quality as the graphics were improving at this time. They're just getting a lot better day by day. And then I remember the Xbox came out, and we got that, and we played Halo Campaign, the first Halo ever, Halo Combat Evolved, as I believe. My dad and I would play the campaign on easy, and we'd beat it, and we think we're badasses, and we're top players in the world, no one could destroy us. And then he said there's a guy at his work who beat him, and I was like, what? You gotta let me play him, Dad. I'll get him. When I was 7, so that's probably where my competitive play started at a young age, as I would play him in one-on-ones and just destroy him in Halo. But I'm pretty sure if you guys challenge me right now, you guys would destroy me, as I haven't played Halo in about a year. But I plan on playing it when Halo 4 comes out. It looks like a very good game. Well, anyway, I went to Halo 2 after that. Same thing I did with my dad, just campaign and stuff. But then we went to Xbox 360 and Halo 3. I didn't really play campaign that much, but me and my dad still played it a little bit, as we loved the campaign in the Halo series. And we just played it on our free time whenever we had Saturdays or Sundays or nothing to do. We just play a few missions, maybe 30 minutes, then get off and just go watch football or something, pass the football, just the simple stuff. Halo 3, that's probably where my competitive play all started from, multiplayer. Favorite gun, the bow rifle, sniper rifle, gravity hammer, and mauler. I just went crazy with those guns. I remember getting lucky sticks and rockets across the map, feeling like freaking Chris Angel, feel like the Iron Man or something crazy. And then I quit for a while. I don't know why I really quit. I think I was just bored of all these games and stuff. I was getting tired of it. I just really got bored of playing, getting frustrated day by day. But then I went to the PlayStation 3 when it came out, and I got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. But before that, I got Call of Duty 4, which was a very good game. I recommend it for anybody. I play that game a lot. But the sad thing is, I got that game a week before Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was released. So, yep, I was broke when it got released, and I had no idea because I never played the Call of Duty series, but I heard a lot of good things about it when I was playing Halo 3, and I was like, yeah, sure, it's gonna be good. But then, look where I was. I was wrong. It was gonna be good, and I am playing it today. I am their fanboy now, so they control me. And then after that, after Modern Warfare 2, Halo Reach was released, and I was just psyched for that as I love the Halo series. I went to Halo Reach for a while, played it like a month or so before Black Ops was released, and I really just couldn't find a groove in that game. It was way different than I remembered Halo 3 being, and it was a lot harder in my opinion, so I couldn't really get accustomed to it by the time Black Ops got released. But then Black Ops got released and I started playing it, and I remember my very first setup was Ghost, Soundless Weapon, and Ninja, because I used that in Call of Duty 4. I like using stealth classes. I didn't want them seeing me on the radar, and now I don't use those classes anymore, but now I whine at people that use them. So you can call that whatever you want. I call that me being stupid, as I used it before. I'm pretty sure everyone has used Ghost in their life, so you can't really complain about that perk. But I have not used Last Stand ever, so you can't call me a Last Stand noob, alright? Because I have not used that yet. But that's where I am today. I'm thinking of going to Xbox 360 when Halo 4 comes out, and maybe buy Modern Warfare 3 for that, but who knows. I'll probably stay with the PlayStation 3 and just continue playing with all my friends on here, keep uploading PlayStation 3 gameplay, as there's not really that much PlayStation 3 commentators out there, so, you know, I just gotta keep it together, because other than White Boy 7th Street, I am the other guy that no one knows about except 13 subscribers. So thank you guys for being with me. Feel free to leave any comments and feedback in the comments below. I had no idea why I said comments there.